Welcome back, guys. Episode 11.
That is so boring.
I saw that shit. I
I'm
clicked
just so nonchalant right now.
He's a
Micah,
nonchalant
you want to
character.
start off the episode?
Welcome back to episode 11. We have made our grandiose return after a while. We are finally back.
Last time we filmed, it was gay month.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
they
know
call
if that's
it.
what I don't know if they like for it to be called like. What are you doing, bro? Hey, Leo, show me what you're using. Leo is using a little plastic arrow because the soundboard is on the ground right now, and he is doing the least amount of movement possible so he doesn't have to bend over. Cause let's see you bend over and reach it without that.
It's quite a task.
Yeah, it's so
Grueling.
hard for you, right?
I mean, that's why. I mean,
Living in Orange County,
he's like a little inventor if you think about it, like on a smaller scale.
Einstein
Einstein-level brain right there.
We
Yeah,
have some
Micah?
cool topics that we all came up with, and I think I want to start it off with Leo's third topic that he came up with last minute.
I don't think that's how we should introduce the topic.
I don't know if we should ever even talk about that, actually.
I think we just gotta let it flow. We gotta talk about like what we've been doing for the past month.
Yeah, what have we been doing?
No. We're not talking about what we've been doing for the past month.
The
What do-
audience wants to know.
They
Well,
don't.
like,
They
were
don't
like,
want to know.
They were like,
Leo, what'd
I-
you do today?
Leo,
Did you get a haircut or something?
I cleaned my room. There's a lot of clothes I don't wear, so I'm.
Are you
donating
serious? No, you're not doing that.
I
Are
was
you?
being
them. So I'm
sarcastic.
You're
donating
joking.
them-
No, we're
donating
joking.
them
No,
to
shut up.
Goodwill.
What are you doing right now?
He asked me a question.
I was being sarcastic.
We're being
You're being
sarcastic because
Well, see, your
it's a boring-
sarcasm is really bad, though. It's like,
That's
it's
not
almost
sarcasm. That's just James.
sarcasm. That's just lying. You're lying to him. Just, what did you do today?
Well,
No
no, there's-
sarcasm. Sarcasm is like, oh, what did you do today? Like,
You have to be able to read sarcasm at a high level. Like if it's such a ridiculous question, like we had a whole conversation about how it's boring.
I don't
to
know if
talk
he was
about.
there.
I've talked about it in front of him.
You
Well,
know
we
what
can
he
talk about
think?
it
You know
now.
what he thinks when you're talking about in front of stuff in front of. Oh my god,
You just can't understand my sarcasm. And it's fine.
you're just a
It's
weirdo,
too
bro.
nonchalant.
Like he's just on like he's like a 13th dimensional
You
like
need new
imp,
shoes.
and we're like just little ants.
Well, hold on, imp. Why imp? He's
Just
like
cause.
5 foot. What? No.
6'4".
Yeah, like he's in like the 13th dimension. We're just like little ants. We're just chilling. That's why you don't understand him.
Anyway, yeah, we don't have to like explain why we've been gone, but we were all busy.
Yeah,
I'm-
pretty much.
Mike has been working a lot recently, ever since he got promoted to manager. Literally,
Yeah, I know.
he's our little
Not
manager.
crazy hours though.
I just saw a TikTok that was like, it said when your friend is now a manager, and it's like, hey, bro, he's at a party with them, like it's at Target, and he's like, I shouldn't even be here right now, but do I care? Is that one Nick? I don't know what that guy's name is.
Wait,
His
what'd you
name is
say?
Nick. It was that one
That
Nick
one
guy.
Nick.
Is what I was gonna say. But yeah, we've been gone. I don't know what James has been up to or Leo.
Is that
Editing.
Leo's unemployed.
I've been unemployed for the past like 3 weeks.
Wait, you still haven't gotten your job?
No, because like I sent my background check, but apparently it didn't go through. But I have a screenshot that it did go through, so I sent that to the manager, and he's trying to figure it out for me.
Wow, that's a little.
They need a
delightful.
detective like you, Leo.
So what's one of your topics, Leo? We came prepared with topics. What was one of your topics?
Sketch. He's gay.
Oh, the guy that got like exposed with the OnlyFans
There's
stuff.
no way you bring up a topic and all you just say is he's gay.
Well, he got exposed of having a gay OnlyFans like from 2 years ago,
Oh, that's so gnarly.
and people are like clowning on him, and like he almost died because of it.
What? Did he
Oh, yeah,
kill
that part
himself?
was actually
Tried
He
to.
really-
almost did, but then FaZe Banks texted him to like go back to the house to like talk to him, and he helped him like through it, and so he's alive and gay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why people are clowning on him, and being mad that he's gay.
Somebody
Yeah.
was saying that he got more.
Well, it
gay.
is a diabolical thing to be leaked. Like definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
he
but,
did.
like-
He posted it online. It was like OnlyFans. I'm pretty
That was
sure.
a sketch though. That was whatever his name was.
Yeah,
Like,
that was like a different persona.
It was a different. It was the person who plays sketch. It was his OnlyFans thing, right? But it's like,
I don't
it
really.
was bound to come out, right? Like
I don't. Yeah, I don't
it's
really
online.
care.
If you get that popular, like stuff is bound to.
Wait,
leak.
actually, who was the one to expose him first?
Dude, no, that's what people have been saying. It's like, okay, no, really, who's the guy like digging through? Like, wait a second, I think I know this guy.
Wait. This YouTuber I watch, literally.
Not my proudest fap, literally.
I saw a picture that was like, it was in his yearbook that he like looked, that he didn't look like Sketch. He looked more like the person that got leaked. That was Sketch, but it was like his OnlyFans stuff. I don't know.
They're the same person, you know.
Yeah, why are you making it seem like they're two different people? Like the guy who got leaked, the quote unquote guy who got leaked is Sketch.
Yeah.
He said that was like 2 years ago. That he did it.
Supposedly, this man.
This man, he looks like allegedly, even though he literally had a stream that said, "Yeah, it was me. I did not have sexual relations with that man. I did, but
That's a gnarly little topic.
out
Though.
of
I
the
did
bag.
see that, and I was like scrolling. Someone like sent all of like the explicit nude photos in my group chat. I don't know why, but they did. I don't know if you want to see.
Olivia,
it.
can you? Just kidding.
can you
Put
throw
on
that
stream.
up, Olivia, please?" Oh yeah, shout out to our new editor.
I know
Olivia,
she
we
hasn't
paid
been
her.
paid.
We pay her. Okay, by today we paid her.
Bruh.
She gets paid by two. She gets paid biannually. She gets paid bi-weekly.
Biannually, every other year.
Every other year she gets paid, you know, shit like that. But yeah, that sketch thing that's kind of crazy because it got me thinking. Like, would either of y'all like?
Oh,
let's
finally.
say.
Edit that out.
Cat's
bro.
out of the bag. No, let's say one of y'all find a woman, right? And she's the one. Sorry. Let's say y'all find a woman and she's the one. And she has an OnlyFans. And that's how she makes money. Are you dropping her?
Stupid.
Is that a red flag? What?
It depends
If she's
on how
making,
much money
because
we're
OnlyFans
making.
if
is
she's
only
making
limited.
crazy money,
Yeah.
low key, like I don't really care that much.
She's if that's her career.
It
she's making
depends on
good
what
money.
she's doing. Like if she's like doing meetups and she's like creating content with like other randoms, no, there's no way.
So like,
Like,
If
So
she was,
you
just-
wouldn't-
if
you
it was
wouldn't-
like Belle Delphine
by that logic, you wouldn't
selling bathwater and shit.
you wouldn't like date a porn star then?
No,
Why?
because
What if it's the love of your life though?
it so happens to be the love of your life is a porn star. I mean, no, probably
Shit.
not.
Why do you think that's stupid?
Because it's OnlyFans. It's like IDub situation.
You
like-
you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't date.
This
a
is
girl
the
with OnlyFans.
controversial
no.
take.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's pretty normal.
What?
To not want to date a girl. It depends on the type of OnlyFans.
Like
Like,
if
if she-
she's naked,
If she's doing like race play, I don't know if I could fuck with that.
Like if she's just like rating,
Like
you know,
if she's calling me a monkey, I don't know
Like,
if
if
I
she's
want
just-
that.
selling bathwater and rating dick pics, whatever.
Whatever, right? Like, fuck it, I'll take that. No, she's just selling her bathwater. She's just
Whoa.
like
like sketch.
like sports people, they like teach people stuff. Or like musicians, they like put some music on there.
They just do Patreon at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
OnlyFans is
OnlyFans.
kind of like known as like
Only for
No,
fans.
because they trick you. Because the actor or musician, they do OnlyFans thinking, so their fans think, oh, they're gonna get naked. Nah, it's just my music.
Isn't
Were
that
you a
what John
victim
Cena
for-
did?
Yeah, he did it for a movie. He retired, by the way.
Hold on.
Wait, John Cena.
Let's go back. I still don't. Why is it stupid? What's stupid
John
about
Cena probably
OnlyFans?
made like a couple $100K off that, guarantee it.
I would pay. What's stupid about
I
OnlyFans?
think it was free.
Dude, it's OnlyFans. This is other random dudes just paying to see your girl
Yeah.
And she making money.
naked.
She's making money. What if she's making more
what
than
about
your
like what if
ass?
in my scenario, like it's not she's not
It's the principle that matters.
okay. But like she's making $2 million a year.
Yeah, okay.
gotta
But
think about it.
$2 million a year, you're gonna. It's the principle that matters.
You gotta think about it. They're seeing pictures of her. You're seeing her in real life.
Yeah, you got her. Like, I mean, she's her own woman. You don't have her, but like, you're a. You know what I mean?
That's your partner.
Nah, you're weird, bro.
No, $2 million a
No,
year.
you're weird. You're weird if you think it's the principle, literally.
Yeah, I mean $2 million a year. If she's like doing content with other dudes, then no.
It's because he's gay.
Oh,
No.
is it in, brother?
No.
No, I
know
don't know.
what
I think that's pretty dumb because like, I mean, a woman's she's able to do. Sorry, I'm sorry. She's able to do what she wants, right? At the end of the day, but if she's the love of your life, you're gonna have to let her do what she wants. And if she wants to make an OnlyFans, and not only making an OnlyFans, she makes a lot more money than you too, because she's definitely more attractive, right? What's wrong with that?
She's more attractive to a male, possibly.
I'll record it for her.
Hey, that's not a bad tape. That's not a
She
bad
pays
tape.
me.
I would do the same thing, but I wouldn't want to be in it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I would.
My sister's editing this. I'm sorry, Olivia.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's bad.
Wait,
What
what's
James
another?
said.
What's another topic?
Well, speaking of porn stars, Maxine,
And we saw
Oh.
Maxine.
That's a good movie.
I don't
I
think
liked
it's as
it a
good
lot.
as.
So
the
okay,
first
so
one.
if Maxine walked up on your doorstep and said, "Hey, let's go on a date," James, you'd be like, "No, literally, you're a porn star. It's the principal, literally."
Yeah. I don't think I would go out with a porn star. Just wouldn't do that. It's gnarly.
I
also
just think it's
crazy, so-
crazy that you wouldn't go out. Like, I just think it's crazy that people wouldn't go out with someone or date someone or even marry someone based on their occupation, on how they're making money.
That specific occupation.
That specific occupation. Well, like, why? How's
What if someone was a crack cocaine dealer? You just
Right?
date
that's
them.
not an occupation.
It is. They're making money. You said I'm judging while I'm making money.
That's I did not say that at all.
How they're
No,
making
you
money.
said making money.
You said making money. An
Olivia, replay.
occupation. You said occupation, then
Rewind
you also
time.
said making money.
Rewind.
So maybe you just meant occupation.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're saying. I said making money probably a while ago. Literally.
It's a way of making money. Would you date someone who's like a huge drug lord? Like, let's say, let's say
my
you-
life is at stake.
Let's say
I am the one
The
who
love of your
knocks.
life is Pablo Escobar's daughter. This one way back in the day. Let's say you time traveled. Would you date her?
Is he still alive?
I mean, how would the business be running? He's like the leader.
Do I have to talk to him all the time? Or can I just ignore him?
You probably would be
I think I
talking
would.
to
I'd
him.
be scared.
You definitely would be talking to him. You would date. That's
I would,
crazy.
'cause
But that's also the thing. I'm not that bad. I'm not a bad person, so I would never do any like wrong to her. But if she's crazy, I would just leave.
And then you'd get killed.
If not crazy, but if she's like, if she's like
like once
manipulative,
you
or
get
she's
into
just a
that-
bad person, I would leave.
I feel like once you get into that like type of family, it's like, oh, you leave, and then the
But
daughter's
that's
all
also
angry.
the thing. You know too much at that point. You know.
Yeah,
It's like
You're kind of
mob,
stuck.
like gangsters mob.
I think you probably wouldn't do it in real life, because you would think about it and you'd be like, yeah, actually, no, that's fucked.
But she's the love of my life, though.
Yeah, but you could also just die. Won't
Yeah,
matter.
love. Well, technically, she would be the love of my life because if I die quick, she was the love of my whole life.
Look at Louis, bro.
Lily. Anyway, yeah, we saw Maxine. It was a great movie. I really liked Maxine. It wasn't the best damn movie in the world, but it wasn't the worst. Like a lot of people have been. Let me look up what people have been saying.
It's a worth to watch it. Like
It's
definitely
worthwhile.
go see it. Definitely go see the movie.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up Maxine reviews. What did you think, Micah? While I'm looking this up.
I thought it was better than Pearl, personally.
Really?
Did you finish, bro?
Really?
I didn't finish Pearl.
I thought it was the worst one in the trilogy.
Really?
Maxine.
It probably was like out of all the three, it probably was.
I think X was the best one, and
The worst
then
one.
Pearl
I
was
thought
the
Pearl was
worst.
the best one. Personally.
Nah.
We never finished it.
That's a good take, though.
The
Pearl
ending
was
is
the
really
best
good.
one.
Huh?
And that's a good take that you thought Pearl was the best one, because I could definitely see why you'd think that.
It's good. I liked it. I watched it twice.
Maybe I was
watched X
watching it
twice.
too tired. I don't know. I just didn't really care for it.
I think it was like the second movie we watched that night.
Yeah, we were
was.
too
That's why I liked
tired.
2 movies in one night is never.
Why is it so hot in here?
Dude, I'm burning up right now.
I'm
I
cool.
am so.
I'm cooler. I was hot earlier.
I'm
Now
cool. You want to sit by here? There's an extra spot right here.
Ain't nobody want to sit in that chair, bro.
Okay. What's another topic?
But yeah, I was reading the reviews. They were just kind of saying it was like kind of bland and repetitive. But I liked when she did her thing. I love Mia Goth.
I didn't
so-
like the ending. I thought it was anticlimactic.
What was the ending again?
I don't want to say.
I'm trying to remember what the ending was.
We watched 2 movies that night, so. Oh yeah, I remember now. The cult leader.
She didn't really do anything. She just
Can you stop talking?
spoilers
We can
alert.
put spoilers maybe in editing.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
That's why.
Oh, they wouldn't be able to hear you. You're right. But yeah, Maxine. That was it, basically.
Louis,
I
do
think
it right now.
I was like, Olivia, I need to come up with topics for the podcast. What should I talk about? She goes, can you talk about the guinea pigs?
What do you mean? What does she mean by
Can you
that?
talk about Calvin Weevil and Virgil.
Did you know guinea pigs can survive a nuclear blast?
Really?
That's a myth.
I don't know.
I feel like you could too. You just ball up.
Loki, he's surviving a nuclear blast.
Low key, like
With
a
his
little
hair?
armadillo. He would just like ball up and then survive it
Be
somehow.
the protagonist in the next Fallout.
With his hair, is that what you said? That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking of his hair protecting him somehow.
Like your hair grows larger,
And
like
it-
instantaneously, and covers your whole body,
And
and
you're
you're
in a
just
case.
immune to
Yeah.
fucking radiation.
What was your other? What was your? Where are the debatable cards? What was your other topic?
That'd be
Leo?
a pretty cool superpower. What superpower would you have if you could choose one?
Invisibility.
Low-key, mine would be super speed.
You what? I didn't hear either of y'all. You guys all said it like at the same time and it
Super
merged
speed.
into.
Super speed.
I think teleportation.
You already got it, bro.
Super speed. Super speed.
I know. I said it like you just can't.
I'll probably do flying. Flying is cool.
He says it's so fast. It's called super speed for a reason. You do flying. But what about like all the bugs that would be in your mouth?
How would you-
don't know.
You
Same
have,
thing with
you have like weird eating like habits. So
Same thing with running really fast. You need to eat a lot of calories.
that's true.
So I'd have to.
And you could drink beer because you'd have a fast metabolism.
You know the movie Chronicle? It'd be just like that.
Leo,
It'd be just like that.
quick little Louis break. Anyway,
Lubert.
yeah, I think my superpower would either
Farting your-
teleportation or super speed.
I was
Because like
thinking-
imagine, okay, look at
What about like matter manipulation?
imagine having
Teleportation, that'd be
like
cool.
teleportation. You could get up at like, let's say you got work at 4:30.
You'd still be late. You'd still be late.
Honestly,
200%. You would.
I probably would.
You'd be like, well, I could just be in there in 1 minute, so who cares if I'm late by 5 minutes? That would be your logic. Because I'm just only 6 minutes late because I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
It literally is like I'm like, okay, I wake up at I'm gonna wake up an hour
7:59.
before my shift. Okay, cool. But let's wake up 30 minutes before because I live so close.
And I can teleport.
And then I'm sitting on the bathroom and I'm like, okay, you know it's not that bad. I'm just gonna, I have bodily duties. I gotta do them, you know. And then it's like 10 minutes before my shift. Okay, I'll make it. Just put on my shoes. Let me just get ready real quick.
Okay,
Lost.
Leo, what's your superpower?
5 minutes and I'm there.
Leo, what's your superpower?
teleportation, but only if like it keeps my clothes on.
Like Nightcrawler type teleportation where you have to see the location before. You have to have seen it before. Or just literally
just think
teleport
it.
anywhere.
Just think it and go.
Well, what if you can't like think it? Like it's a place you've never been. How would you
I'll
think
look it
about
up.
it?
I think that's how
Look at my
Nightcrawlers works.
That's
Like
what I'm
I think he
saying.
has to think about like what it looks like.
No, he has to have already been there.
Like, what
Really?
if you want to go to a restaurant that you've never been to?
I'm pretty sure,
And
right?
you just think about like a dining room.
I think he has to.
And then you go.
Either he has to be able to see it, or in one of the X-Men's, he was able to teleport through a door, and they were like, "Oh my god, how are you able to do that?" I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because he's normally not able to do that. I remember he had to like either be able to see it in front of him, or like he had to have been there before. That's why he can like teleport into the plane while they're leaving and stuff, because he's been in the plane, like the X-Men plane, a bunch. Just he'd bring everyone up. I don't know.
I love Nightcrawler. I've always liked him. He was one of my.
I'd probably have
favorite
one where I had like atomic shits too. Just like fucking blow up like a whole city from shitting.
movies. Like Laguna Niguel or something. I don't want to say that out loud.
Blow it up. Okay, wait. That's some pretty good-
what was another one of your topics, though?
and that's debatable.
It's a debatable topic.
Debatable.
I think it's time for debatable.
You didn't come up with any. That's what I thought.
Because we got debatable, bro.
No, that's literally what I thought.
I think Micah came up with something.
What's yours?
I did come up with something
Yeah, you said right there.
debatable.
What's yours?
Mine was Inside Out 2.
I've never seen it.
What? That's a topic? Inside Out too?
Yeah.
That's already late. That came out like a month ago.
Maxine and Sketch.
Okay, bro.
Well, mine was Maxine and Sketch.
Okay. This is actually a good
You
question.
guys, I swear you don't think.
We thought the same thing, so obviously you
I
don't
swear
think
there's
either.
no brain in that head.
If we thought
Play
the
the
same
card.
thing,
Do the card.
we think the same. So you don't think either.
I don't think you have a brain in your head.
I don't.
Is it more likely that aliens exist rather than ghosts? Which one do you think is more likely to exist? I would say
Ghosts.
If you think ghosts, nah, you're
Ghosts
stupid
are
if you
real.
think Ghosts are more real than aliens.
but ghosts are real though.
You
don't believe in
You
ghosts?
can probably find a ghost
I don't
before
it's like
You definitely would be able to like find some evidence
that'd
of
be
a
cool.
ghost,
That'd
probably.
be cool if they were real. You know,
just because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean they're not
I
real.
think, yeah.
Same
I'd
thing
have
with
to-
aliens.
I'd have
Fuck.
to believe it to see it. You know.
Same thing with aliens. Then you have to see an alien.
Well, no,
have to
aliens. The
see it to
aliens. It
believe
feels
it.
like
No,
with
well, you're
aliens.
not
It
seeing
feels
it,
more
believing
like if. How are we the only?
Like a math problem. Like there's no way.
Like think about think about the probability that we're the only anomaly in the world that has this kind of life
In the
on it.
universe, yeah.
There's no fucking way. Ghosts, on the other hand, I don't know. That's something humans came up with.
They didn't just come up with it; they experienced it.
They experience that shit. Like, you know when you go to sleep and that door keeps going back and forth? It's not the air. It's nothing like that.
Well, didn't you
It's
used
your
to
dead
live in like a
grandmama.
haunted house?
Yeah, I believe in ghosts. The haunted house was gnarly.
Grown ass man.
Well, I was a little kid. My
Grown
mom,
ass
and my
little kid.
parents have stories about it too, but I'm not gonna go in depth
Why wouldn't you?
because it's just like
Everyone knows a good ghost story.
Let's see. Give us your most
okay. So
scariest
my
ghost
mom
story.
was doing her makeup.
We did it in unison, in tandem.
My mom was
really.
doing her makeup and she was home alone. She was getting ready for work. And I'd already left for school because my dad dropped me off and he went to work. And Alyssa, I think, was in college or like off on her own. And Devin was also at school. And then she was getting ready for work and leaving. And like a shadow was creeping up behind her in the mirror. And when she turned around, it like went back around the corner. And then when she went around the corner, she couldn't see anything. She just like immediately started doing her makeup and just left. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's just, that's what she said. So, there's really not much more to the story. I'm not like, oh, this
So,
is
like-
definitive proof.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just hearsay. Like, how am I supposed to believe that?
But granted, like, it's like my mom wouldn't just randomly lie about that. So,
Eh,
there's really no reason to. Plus, I experienced something that I remember one time in that house
what
too.
did you experience?
I was sleeping and I was like, I don't know, maybe 11. No, I was not 11. I was probably like 9. I think I was around 9, either 8 or 9. And then I was sleeping. I was watching Adult Swim and I think it was on like Family Guy. So it was getting somewhat late. And I went to the bathroom, washed my hands, turned it off, went back in my bed, sink turns back on. I'm like, oh, maybe my sister is just like up and I don't know.
Doing some dumb shit.
Just randomly like, and then the sink goes on for like 40 seconds. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should turn it off. Maybe she forgot. Turn it off, go back to bed, turns back on. And I'm like, there's no way that she's going to the bathroom again.
Was
And
it
then
like was it like turned?
It was like one you flip. So I would go in and I would turn it off and then I would leave.
To flip the sink?
The one where you-
like one that go.
the handle.
Bro, come on.
I was thinking of like a light switch. I was thinking of like
No.
a light switch. I'm like,
got a
wow,
brain,
how
bro?
the fuck
Come on.
does that
And
work?
then I was like, okay, there's no
don't
way
think?
she's going to the bathroom. And I like waited a little bit, sink stayed on, and then I went back in, turned it off, and like 5 minutes later, it turns back on. I'm like, there's no fucking way that she's like just repeatedly
She's
turning on
just
this.
messing with you, bro.
And then I asked her in the morning.
You said Devin, right?
Well, the thing is, her room light was off, and she was in her room like sleeping. But I was thinking maybe she just got up to go to the bathroom the first time.
How old were you?
I was like
He said 9.
8 to 9,
8 to
one of
9,
those.
okay.
And then I
Yeah,
asked her in the
same.
morning. I was like, "Were you going to the bathroom and using the sink?" She's like, "No, I didn't even go to the bathroom."
She definitely messed with you.
The thing is, though, I don't know. That house was weird, bro. It was
I
gnarly.
think she messed with you.
I hope she did. And then there was another one too. I remember I was.
And if she didn't, like,
Then it's a ghost.
oh no.
There's really no other explanation. Like, what else could that possibly be? It was near a Native American burial ground
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
in Lake Forest.
That'll do it.
And then there was another one. I remember I was doing the dishes, and there was only like a pot and it was like a very minuscule amount of things to the point where like a dish rack could easily hold it, like the ones the strainer. And I put the pot in, and then I walked around the corner. Pot like comes bouncing across the room. Like, and I was like, okay, like what? Like I was just like kind of like, I don't know. I didn't know what to think because I was like, how the fuck did this pan just like fly across this room? Like, it's not like, how sometimes when something in an awkward shape drops, it can kind of go kind of far. This was like ridiculously far. Like, it was like I put the pot at the backside of that room and it landed like in the middle of this room.
The ghost was mad at you, bro.
And then I
Are
remember
you
yeah,
sure it wasn't Devin with the fucking?
there was no one home that day. I was home alone.
She was throwing a mug at you.
Just playing computer games.
Fucking throwing fucking a pot at you.
So gnarly.
Micah.
And then yeah, like you'd always feel like you were being watched in that house. Like something was like near you. It was kind of weird.
Kind of reminds me of Leo's house. Every time I walk into Leo's house, I feel like I'm like being looked at or someone's following me.
It's probably the dogs.
Yeah.
No.
You know how humans have really good, not as good a sense as like animals and whatnot, but you know how like, you can like kind of just feel when someone's around you, like either they're
Do you guys have animals in the house?
cricket and kiwi.
Oh, the
Tiny-
dogs, right?
Tiny dogs.
How were they?
I don't really remember them. They were kind of old at that point.
So they didn't care.
I don't know if they really cared.
Because if they didn't do anything weird, then it probably wasn't haunted.
I mean, they weren't like weird, but
Because they if there's ghosts, they'll be like, dog. That's what they always say. Dogs can catch onto a ghost before you can.
I personally don't remember them like freaking out in the house for no reason. Cricket was just a barker. She would just bark at everything, so I don't know if it was necessarily that house. She would always bark.
It wasn't
like,
the house. It was the
You
fucking
could literally
dog.
drop. You could literally toss this card on the floor, and she'd fucking start barking at it.
Because there's a ghost there.
Maybe that's why.
Just every house I've ever been to, there was a ghost with Cricket. She's just barking all the
Oh,
time.
okay. So there was multiple
Cricket
houses
brings
that
a
she was just
ghost.
saying here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's why it's not really correlated with it. Yeah, and everyone had the same experience. Everyone felt like uneasy in the house when they were alone. Like it felt like something was like, and there was this huge balcony inside the house where you could like look into the living room,
Oh my god.
and it just always felt like something. And it was pitch black because it was not near any room, so no light came into it. But it was like a second little like living space, and we never had. It was just like dark black up there. There were no lights
Isn't that
on.
crazy that people like imagine living in your dream house and it's like, oh god, it feels haunted. So then you don't feel comfortable in your dream house.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I don't know. I've visited that place actually. We should visit it one day.
Is it like vacant still?
No, it's not vacant, but just
should
like
break-
just my neighborhood.
Hey, we should
The
break.
neighborhood's really cool.
We should break in.
Break in and see
We
if
should,
it's haunted.
we should break and
You
rob.
ever talk to the people that live there and be like, do you guys feel the same way?
I did. We did see the people. I remember me and my dad and I visited that neighborhood, and we like went by and we were talking to the people because they just so happened to be outside. We're like, oh, we used to live there, blah blah blah. We didn't bring up the.
We should go there one day. We should go there
We
and knock
should.
on their door and talk to them.
Me and Gavin went there. It's a cool place, and
Oh.
there's like a huge.
What did you and Gavin do?
Well, there's a
went there.
huge creek and like a little like eucalyptus forest back there.
Is it
There's a
in, brother?
forest.
It's huge. Well, it's a lot bigger when you were a kid. When we went back in real life, like when we went back now, it's not as.
When we went back real, now it's like, damn. it was-
Well, when you're a little
Yo,
kid,
getting
everything's
into the
a
door like this.
fantasy adventure.
Yeah, everything's crazy when you're a kid. It's like huge and everything is wild.
What
Yeah, and
about
there's
you,
like
Leo?
Time to pretend.
You got any ghost stories?
I remember in my tia's house, like every time we were downstairs, because she had it upstairs, it would feel like there was footsteps.
Yeah, means. Go ahead.
It would,
I
just,
didn't even
it would
wanna-
just feel like there was footsteps from upstairs while like I was like downstairs talking to my cousin. Like it was just really weird. So I didn't like being in her house. I don't know if it was ghosts or if I was just thinking stuff, you know. Or at my brother's house when I would sleep over, like when I would dog sit his house, or when I was dog sit his dog, and I would sleep over at his house.
Dog sit his house. Oh, good boy. Pet in
He
the
used to
house.
Sit on his dogs.
You sit on the dog's house.
Always gotta be messing with shit, bro.
Well, always, what?
Like we're nonchalant.
I'm nonchalant, bro.
Why are you sitting so weird in that chair? Why does it
Dude,
look so
no.
funny? Doesn't it look funny how it like he just
I remember there was one time too.
wait?
I wasn't finished.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
But like I sleep in my brother's bed and like I'm just watching his dog, but it's like dark at night and
I don't
like
think sneaked is a
So
word.
you were okay. So you were
Sneak.
dog sitting.
I never said sneaked.
Snuck?
So you were you were
I was
dog.
asleep.
Were you
Actually,
dog sitting?
No. I was watching his dog for like the weekend.
Okay, so
while
you
he
were
was
dog
away.
sitting.
Yeah, so I just slept over.
What were you doing at his house?
I was watching TV.
Bro, let him
Sleeping over.
talk, dude.
Or I went to work and I went to his house.
Leo, you can continue.
What was he doing?
He was just out of town. I don't know.
Oh my God, bro. Let him.
You don't need all the details.
I was
He was
asking.
out of
What the
town.
fuck is his name? What's his middle name too? What's his IP
What's your
Yeah.
brother's? Which was your brother's name?
So I'm like sleeping in his room and it's like really weird. Like I'm being watched, so I couldn't sleep with the lights off. I had to sleep with the lights on. It was really weird.
Grown ass
Like-
man.
And then there was a window, and like the what's it called? The covers were like open, so I just felt like someone was looking at me. So I had to like close it.
Okay, that's like just superstition. I feel like
It just felt really weird.
I know what you mean though.
It just
Like,
felt really weird at night.
I know what you mean. I remember this one time.
So then I don't know if I could live by myself.
You're not done.
I didn't know.
I don't know if I could ever live by myself.
Really.
You go to sleep with every light on
You got
in the house.
the night light. You need a
I
nightlight.
had so I left the door open from his room.
I
Wait,
don't
do you
like
s-
that. I feel like that makes it worse. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't like the
No,
Oh, my door's always
since,
closed.
I hate
since,
the door open.
the door open. I feel like something can like.
Oh wait, no, actually my door.
Creep in.
Ever since I've gotten my cat, my door has been slightly like halfway open.
I sleep with my door closed normally, but
Because I'm not a pussy.
I left it open. I left the kitchen light on. I left his bathroom light on,
Dude.
and then I had like a mini light on in the corner.
When I was a kid in a certain house, I did used to leave the door open because my parents' room was really close to my room, so I felt safer because it was like, oh, my dad could get quicker access if something goes wrong. If like a monster comes out from under the bed.
Dad! Doors open. Thanks, son. Beats up the monster real quick. Is this
But yeah,
guy?
any other like house, I've always had the door like closed because I feel like
And locked.
not locked, no. Because that's a fire hazard, actually. If you're sleeping and you don't wake up and it's like a huge fire going on and your parents can't get you
My
out.
door's pretty woody. I feel like my dad could kick that shit down. Because I was able to,
My daddy
it was
can
able
kick
to
that
like
down.
have a hole in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Not for like, I don't know how it got a hole in there, but it has a hole in the door. It's covered with the sticker now. I don't know how, but anyway.
yeah, I feel like not every door is as easy to kick down as maybe your door.
You know those people that try to break down a door with their shoulder? And they always think, oh, I got this. Goosh, goosh. But you
They
can
just get
actually, you
super
hurt yourself
bruised.
more.
So gnarly.
Louis up.
Remember this one time? I feel like this is as interesting a story,
Nails
so I'm
up,
gonna go
Louis.
kind of quick. There was like a window, and it was like the blinds are barely open. This is what I think happened, but I don't know if it was something else. And like this is what I think happened. So and then a car came by. Car comes by. There's lights barely shining through. I didn't actually see a car. I don't know if it was actually a car. And there's lights barely shining through, and it's kind of like almost like this window. They can't see it. You guys can't see it. But there's like a little window right here. When cars come by at night, you can kind of see lights, and it kind of like
And you can hear him
and
too.
it kind
You can hear
of and it kind of goes through the room, like scans it, and at the exact same time, this is what I think happened. A raccoon was running across the roof at the like in sync with the car coming by, and in the moment, I just thought there was something running through like my like house, but I never like there were raccoons in that house, not in it, but like around it, and
Lucky.
that's just my best like. It was either a ghost or that's what happened. Like a car came by as the raccoon was running across. It was pretty gnarly.
Nothing else.
I used to think my house was haunted because we had a spare room, and like sometimes the doors would like shake. But then when I grew up, I realized that it was because the window was open, so more air would go into the room and shake the doors. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. I remember when
So
I was
then
a
I
kid,
just
I would
closed
get
the door.
scared from doors slamming.
How windy was it?
It's just air pressure. It's like
Well,
this
yeah,
door right here.
Do you think that's gonna shake doors?
It shook them.
I mean, wind. It's just like
Like when it
sometimes
was
there's just-
hurricane season, when it was like Hurricane Hillary, my window was, and I was with it closed. My windows are really old. I have a really old house. It's like it was made in like the 70s, so it's like,
Micah knows.
oh yeah, I think you
Built
were
it.
there when it
Didn't you
built.
Yeah, it was around.
It's like
around that
when
time.
it gets super windy, you can see the trees moving back and forth, and my window just. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, I don't have any crazy ghost stories. I think
Yeah.
it's because I'm not sitting here like believing in them. So like when I feel like it's one of those things. If you believe in ghosts, you're more out to look for things that could be perceived as ghosts.
Not true.
Like if you're having a bad day, every little bad thing that happens in your day, you're gonna be like, oh, this is because I'm having a bad day because all this
There are
shit.
certain days like that though, where you wake up, you like trip falling down the stairs, then you go take a shower, and it's like. Then you have to
just one of
shit
those
in the middle of the shower, and then you make your bowl of cereal. You spill the bowl of
You
cereal.
shit in your bowl of cereal because you thought that was the toilet. God damn.
There's just days like that.
No, today was like that for me, dude.
Then you hit every single light when you're on your way to work.
Oh yeah,
and you're
because you
like,
worked in kitchen.
every time I got
older,
older, I got really mad, and it got so like I was talking to my mom today because she's on the health insurance, or she's the like owner of the health insurance. I'm like, Mom, I need to see a therapist because every time I got an order, dude, it actually I would get mad.
It irked you, huh?
I would get mad, and then I would like start to like want to cry because of how mad I was getting. I'm like, dude, this is
Jesus
not normal. Like,
Christ.
why am I getting so fucking angry at people wanting to eat food? Hold on. Let me defend myself real quick.
And you wanted to be kitchen too.
On a Monday,
was it you getting a lot of? You were getting a lot of orders.
I'm gonna throw up a picture of what I got today.
Really quick, we should probably talk about this after the podcast
Wait, what?
Why?
because I don't know how.
Why are you looking like that today? Nah, but to sum it up,
It's Monday after 4th
to
of
sum it up,
July.
it's a fucking Monday, and
After 4th of July.
there was only like 10 people in one theater. That was the max for a theater. 10 people.
Everyone
And all of them ordered food.
And everyone in at least every theater wanted a piece of food. It's like, I know what excuse me. Excuse me again. Excuse me again. I know I make good food, but please don't. 2 cowboy burgers, 2 Moroccan chicken sandwiches, a pepperoni pizza. Like, dude, go home.
You're like super gnarly.
But it gives you something to do.
Yeah, it does make it go by faster, but I was really angry. But yeah, like I was saying, I think ghosts are kind of like that too, in the sense that like you're out to look for them. Like when you have a dash cam, you're more likely to get into a crash.
I think you just made up that statistic.
You want to get into a fucking crashes because you got the dash cam.
I
Gotcha.
I got proof.
What's
I
the
think
next
there are some things like that though. Like you're more prone to believe it because you're like looking for things. Like that's a ghost. That right there, yeah.
one? There's Bigfoot. Like any little sound
Yeah.
in the fucking forest.
There are some weird ass sounds in the forest though.
I kind of believe in Bigfoot. I don't know. Sometimes.
Oh God, no, I don't. Oh no.
Well, how much of the forest is not explored?
Wasn't your dad Bigfoot
There's like
for a little
millions of
bit?
acres.
Yeah. So
There's like million. It's
Well,
really
if not
not that
Bigfoot-
unbelievable. It's really not like crazy.
if not Bigfoot, there's probably some fucking new species we just don't know about.
That
It's
lives
a
in
crazy
that lives in the water
species.
whenever humans are around it, but it comes out to the forest.
It's like the same thing. Like I've always wondered
It's
how
called
they're
an
like,
amphibian.
yeah, this animal's extinct. Like there's no more on the planet, and then they ended up like
Yeah, you just
finding
didn't
another
look hard
one.
enough.
Yeah. Okay, wait. This one's not as good as a question. We'll see. Should size 0 models be banned? Like
What the fuck is size 0?
Like super skinny.
Oh, like how skinny?
Size 0.
Like this guy?
I don't know what a size
It's
0
gonna be
looks
banned
like.
because that's someone's size. They're being represented.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of a rare size. It's like
Let me
what a
look
lot
up
of people.
size 0. I've never heard of that.
It's just like super thin waist. It's not. I don't think it's an actual size. It could be though.
Is it like size 0? Like talking about, you know how there's size 1 pants, size 2 for women? They go by like they go up to 12, or I don't know how far they go up, but you know how their pant size is different than men's. Like ours goes up
I
to
didn't know
30,
that.
and there's just like usually 4s.
Art.
I don't know, man.
Fours.
I don't know nothing.
Pairs.
Are women funnier than men?
Nah.
No, that was funny.
And that's why he hides his post. That's why he hides the post on his story. So, Leo's got a little thing going on.
We already talked about
Oh,
that
we did, huh? Never mind. But it's going good for him.
talked about it.
Lil-
Not.
Oh, we don't talk about that anymore. All right. Far.
Next.
Next. Well,
What is this question?
quick little recap. It's going good for him,
Yup.
right, Leo?
Yep.
Yeah.
We had more dates.
Ooh, what'd you guys do?
Stuff. We went to breakfast one time. That was fun. You ever been to Broken Yoke?
Ever been to Broken Yoke? No.
It was okay.
You ever been to Broken Yoke?
Oh, the one by Jack in the Box?
Broken yoke?
Yeah.
No.
Place of garbage.
It's not garbage.
It
it's
only
just
opens.
what I-
It's only open at a certain time. I don't like places that are only open at certain times.
Well, that's
Breezy.
breakfast, bro.
Yes.
You know, they don't even have combos there. I
Where?
remember at Breezy, I remember Joe wanted to get something.
Breezy. Why would it have combos?
Like, you know, like
What was
French
Breezy?
toast, eggs, and bacon.
Oh, like you're talking about like if you get this, you could get this stuff too.
Yeah, you
that's
have
what
to
a
pay for
fucking combo is, dude.
all that
Continue.
separately.
Go ahead. You have to get all of it, like Five Guys,
Like Five Guys, like
5 Breezes.
5 Breezies, like the stand.
Oh, this is a good one. Would wars exist if women?
Fuck you. Hey, fuck you, Jess. Continue.
Were you talking about something important?
No,
I
I'm
feel
talking about
bad.
you, Micah. Continue the card.
So are women more funny?
Nah, it's okay, bro.
What do you think?
Was that the last card, or are women more funny?
That's not a good question.
Why not?
What do you think?
I think it's objective to everyone.
Yeah, I think it's subjective.
Because we all know the right answer.
I know
that is
girls that
subjective.
are funny, but
I think
Some girls or some women? Micah.
some girls or women.
I
Same
actually
thing.
think women are funnier. Also, I would choose the bear.
Oh, I would choose the bear too. If I were in a forest.
Wild
I mean,
ass
anyone
answer.
would
Oh, hold on. We haven't brought this up. Micah, would you, if you were a woman, would you choose the man or the bear?
Man,
Or-
all day.
You know it's crazy because if you're a woman, you would choose the bear.
No, I wouldn't.
Or how about this? Get arrested by a female cop or choose a bear.
Get arrested by a female cop.
Oh no. Goodbye, Micah. Women cops are Jesus Christ.
There's like no way that I would like want to be spawned in front of a bear than a random
Well,
dude
aren't,
who's gonna be
brown
like,
bears
"Oh,
more
what's up,
friendlier?
bro?"
As a woman?
You just think every dude's just gonna like?
You?
Why would you say?
shit.
Why would you not just say the R word?
The R word you?
That's not
It rhymes
like
with
that's
grape.
it's so rare. It's not some like just. It's not something that just happens. Like
Say
to
that to every woman ever.
It doesn't happen just on a daily basis to every girl. Like it's not an uncommon thing.
I think this is something we should.
No. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It probably does happen at least a couple
Yeah,
times. a day
you wouldn't
on
want
the
to date an
planet.
OnlyFans model that gets more money than you. So you're on the same level as this kind of thinking right here, James.
It's just not crazy thinking. It's just not some. This is like 0.0 like 2% random stat, but it's very minimal in terms of like the entire planet. I'm sure it happens plenty of times to women, and it happens to men too all the time too.
Probably one happening right now.
But it doesn't happen to more men than it does to women.
It doesn't, no. But yeah, I don't think the likeness of you dying.
Oh, hold on, my alarm just went off. Yep, a woman just got R-worded. It happens just like that. Like,
Yeah, out of 4 billion dudes, yeah, sure, it's a lot more likely to happen than a couple of bears. If you get spawned in front of a bear, you're probably dying.
that's what I
Unless
think is
it's a
funny.
brown bear.
The whole point.
Unless it's a brown bear.
You mean black bear?
No, black bears are more aggressive than brown bears.
You're dumb. You're not dumb. You're just uneducated. No, grizzly bears
Sources
are
after the
insane.
podcast.
Grizzly bears will kill you no matter what.
Is it the opposite then?
So are polar bears. Black bears are the
Well,
ones that are
polar
scared of
bears-
humans.
Polar bears are gnarly.
You know, I've heard it's like
You don't need that
black
space.
fight back,
I don't, but it's
brown
bothering me.
stay down,
It's all good, bro.
white. You're gone. You're something. I don't know. You're just not surviving a polar bear
You're
attack.
Dwight.
Fucking paisa. But no, it's just like
You actually, as a woman, you would pick a bear. There's no way.
What if we
in
get,
today's society, probably if I
get a
like if
woman
I
on the
thought like a
podcast.
woman,
Wild.
let's get a woman on the podcast,
we should. We don't have any woman special guests.
and then we set
We
up
should
with-
get Kayla and
we set
dude.
up
We
with-
should
Don't
get
say that
Kayla
'cause
and
they're my
Gavin.
sister.
We set up with James.
Oh, we haven't
I
got
like it.
Olivia. What did you just say?
I said we set up with James, but then I meant like any woman.
You set them up with James. Why would we get a woman to set them up with James? That's like the.
Because then we can.
That's like the best pick
We
here.
can make a video out of it.
Oh, we could do like James' first date. Oh my God, we could do that. Clip farm. We could clip farm. We could clip farm, and then we could clip farm somebody.
Dude, I just don't think it's such a stupid question. Like
No, it's just no. It's not a stupid question. It's more or less the fact that the reason why it was like brought up goes over so many like guys' heads. Like they're just like, duh, I would know. Why would you choose the bear? Duh, because the bear would
if it's to
kill
make
you.
a point, like it's a stupid way to make a point.
I was
It's
watching.
making a point though, and then some
making a
guys just
point
don't.
'cause
No,
it's
some
so
guys don't have a
stupid.
bigger brain than thinking like, hey.
It's fine.
Go.
I just think it's stupid. It's a stupid way to make a point.
I was watching a YouTube video about the woman in bear, and somebody was like,
Smell like
somebody, somebody smell like shit.
Was that the whole joke?
Yeah.
That's how you were going with?
Yeah,
Wait, really? That was it?
yeah.
I honestly thought he watched the YouTube video.
No,
I was
hell
ready
no.
to. I was ready to listen.
Me too.
I was ready too.
He's like somebody. Yeah. So somebody. So
You're definitely way more random dude in a forest, random bear in a forest. You're way more likely to die.
Well, what is the guy wearing? Does he have tattoos? Is he bald?
But give me the bear. I could get more clips out of him.
That's also the thing. It's just like
Like that, like you're
the whole
you're
point
acting-
is to show that there are more attacks done by men than there are done by bears, which are vicious
There's
animals.
more women attacking men than there are bear attacking men.
Well, how
It's a
many
stupid
women meet a
statistic.
bear?
How many women don't? How many women meet a man? I said no.
It's a
fuck?
super skewed
Bear
statistic
beats
because
Battlestar Galactica.
it's a stupid statistic that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't. I just think it brings up a good point that
Like half of these women don't even fucking go outside and hike, so they're never gonna see a bear anyways in their life. No wonder they get
Oh
attacked
my
by more
god!
men.
I don't know if you would want that in the podcast, Micah. That's
Why is that crazy? They're not seeing bears all the time. If
that's
they
a very
saw,
bold claim.
if
though.
we were living in a village and
Motherfucker, when
bears,
was the last time you hiked?
if you were,
It takes a village.
What do you mean? I don't.
I
I hike,
literally I go hike every day.
I hike a lot.
Yesterday.
Anyways,
Wait, how often's a lot?
when it's
more hikes.
good
It's
hiking,
I drink Coke a
when it's
lot.
when
Well,
it's
Emilio
good
hates
hiking
walking,
time.
so hike is out of the question.
Let's say
Hikes are
hypothetically
fun.
you're in a
I like
village and there's bears prevalent in your village. You're way more likely to die to a bear than you are a random dude in the village.
Okay, but think about it like this: if you're stuck in the forest alone with a man or with the bear,
You're actually more likely to die not picking the man than picking the bear.
think about it like this: that guy is stuck with that woman alone.
You go, girl.
Nobody around. That's why I'm pretty. That feels like I just came up with this.
95% of men would just help you survive.
Where are you pulling these statistics
Wait
from?
a
Both
minute,
of you.
He's like that from Maxine pulling out
That's
the
just
towel.
my guess. There's probably
95.
there's probably 5% of like weirdos. Of course, there's weirdos, but like
I would say 6%. Michael being the sixth.
I think it was just you're way
Olivia,
more likely to get a
fact-check
dude
all
that would
this,
just help
please.
you
Look
out.
it up on your own.
Way more likely.
I do
then
know.
put the
I
actual
just
numbers
think
in the
it's 'cause
video.
Like I remember I was telling you there was like a
It's
study
a dumb.
that-
Think about it.
there was
You'd
this-
rather sit next to a fucking bear in the middle of a forest than a fucking dude.
Well,
It
let's ask
doesn't even make
Louis. Hey,
sense.
let's ask Louis.
It doesn't make
he's
any
back.
sense.
He's sleeping.
Louis out. Louis Cam.
The only reason people say I'd choose a bear is just to make a point, and it's stupid.
Well, maybe it's a point that needs to be made.
It's to make a point. They wouldn't actually choose a bear.
Maybe it's a point that needs to be
them
made.
Choosing the bear kind of shows what kind of guys like are out there. You know what I mean? Because they get so angry, like, why the fuck would you choose a bear from a man?
Which is
Because
sad.
it's crazy.
It sounds crazy. It's sad.
It's
It shouldn't be like
that's. Aw, James is woke, even though he wouldn't date an OnlyFans
It's a
woman.
stupid woke. It's stupid.
Or a woman.
I don't think he would date a woman. I honestly don't think he would date a woman. And it's okay.
that. I would.
We could get a guy on here and set them
Well,
up
they
with you.
wouldn't feel like that. It's like, well, I can't do anything about it. So, like, what am I supposed to do? Cool.
That is true.
You don't like men. Go date a girl.
It is not that easy.
It is. Be a lesbian, bro.
No.
There are some
You hate
women
men
who
so
look like
much.
men.
Go date a woman.
It's not like that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Some
That-
women
that's
are
how
just
they
some
feel.
women just are not like attracted to women, but they
They
don't like
seem to hate
men.
men, so
It's just not as easy because you're born. You're either born
they
one of those
hate
things.
men. So
Are you a broken record?
it's like if they don't want to be next to a dude in a random forest, they'd rather be next to a bear. Then just go date a woman.
That's why they find the right guy.
Because most guys are normal.
Not
No, that's what I was trying to say. Is like
No,
remember that?
you're saying predominantly most men would a woman. Oh, sorry, R word. You're saying most men would do
said
that in that scenario.
There
no way
was
to
a
think
study.
that.
There was a study done out of college. If they were saying like, what crime would you do if like you? Because to be honest, if if I could do any crime and not get caught with the repercussions, I would do it. Like not maybe like there. Oh my God,
I'd
that's
rob
hard
a
to say.
bank.
If I could choose a crime that I could do without the repercussions, there's like certain crimes I would do, like rob a bank or kill someone or things like that. You know what I mean?
Actually, going back to the superpower, I'd be Chainsaw Man. Go ahead.
You know,
That's not a superpower. That's a fucking
you
fetish.
know what would happen if a guy and a girl were like stuck in a forest? It rhymes with grape. Okay.
Rhymes are great. But no, it's just like, and then a lot of the people who did that study
Oh my God.
were talking about how they, with a lot of men, would have like sex with a woman without them wanting to,
I'd have to see that.
and it's sad. You know what I mean? And dude, I'd have to see literally everything you bring up.
I didn't bring up. I just brought up random. They weren't even real
Said
statistics.
Yeah,
90
we know.
He says 95. Half of these women probably don't even go on hikes.
It's okay because Olivia's gonna look up the statistics for us.
Olivia does. She's
And
our
put it
fact
into
checker.
the video as we're mentioning
That'd
the
be
fake
good.
numbers.
But no, it's just like
Please do
Maybe
that.
it's
you
just
can
the
get a little
fact.
raise.
It's just the more. It sounds like more or less the fact that the guy is alone in the forest with a woman. Odds are, he won't get caught, so he would do it.
Odds are, it's more likely than not, it's gonna happen, bro.
Exactly.
Wild thought. It's crazy.
But that's also the thing. Because
Well,
think
it is a
about
thought.
thinking
They
about
have to be-
thinking about having that happen to you. Would you rather live with that or get killed? If you could choose the two, I'd rather get killed. If I had to live with something like that, that would fucking ruin my life.
You'd rather die.
I'd rather fucking die.
It's
Why would I
terrible.
live with that and not other guy? And odds are that guy's gonna fucking live his life perfectly.
Have you ever
He's
read
just
The
gonna
Kite
go on to
Runner?
the next.
What?
Have you ever read The Kite Runner?
No.
Well, there's a part where
Who wrote that book?
You did?
Who wrote that book?
Oh, I don't.
Do you
remember.
know? It's okay if you don't know. I was asking.
I don't remember.
You did?
But there was this part where he saw his. Huh?
James, you wrote that book?
You got me. I wrote the book. But there's this part where like the main protagonist watches his friend get like raped, violated, and somebody asks, he's like,
Grape sounds too much like it, dude.
Grape.
"Well, it's a grape."
Grape.
Anyways,
Like grape soda.
and one of my classmates asked the teacher, "So does that make the bad guy gay since he did that? Like, why would he do that?" And she's like, "Cause it's like something that you're showing, like you have more dominance over this person, that you're able to like physically violate them, and that just sticks with you. That you just like
Oh,
that you were
God.
able to get taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a terrible thing to live with. I could imagine.
I think
That's
there's
why-
like schools that like colleges to like get people into like their frats. They like do that to them to show power. Not that they're gay.
That's the
you know
thing
what I mean?
too. Like think about like
Yeah,
frat
it was
houses.
it was
They do
showing power in
hazing.
that moment.
Frat
That's
houses
what
do
I just
hazing.
said.
That's I'm touching on what you're saying.
No, you're acting like you just
You're touching
you
him.
just came up with it.
I'm not acting like bullshit, bruh. Suck it, bro.
I just think it's ridiculous. I don't know.
So
It's
okay,
not like you
I
just
mean,
go to any party on-
See, that's the thing. The fact that
ridiculous that you have to
you,
think
when I
about
asked you if you're a woman, would you choose a man or a bear? You said a bear, or you said a man. But that's because you're a man thinking what you would be like if you're a woman. You actually wouldn't know what it's like to be a woman and want to choose a bear and why they choose a bear. You know what
They
I mean?
don't know how men think.
And that's okay. We don't
Yeah,
know how
so
women think.
It's either way.
But that's the problem is
just
some
think
men
it's-
think like they know what women think and some women think like they know what men think.
Yeah, and then you brought up how like you're more likely to get attacked by a man than a bear. It's like how many people even encounter bears, dude?
A lot.
Not really, no, not a lot. Comparatively to the population, not a
Let me
lot.
show you right now before I give it up.
Like you interact with men all the time, constantly.
Not me.
This is very rare that anything ever happens. Granted, I know what you're saying. Like, there's no repercussions. You're in a fucking void with no repercussions. You're in the middle of the woods, 100 square miles, bro.
That guy's probably gonna do it, bro. I don't doubt that he would.
So you think more likely than not? That's
More
crazy.
likely than
That's
not,
so
he would.
wild.
Because think about it. It's like there's guys, there's
I feel
weird.
like most dudes are like down to earth and chill.
Well,
As
that's
a
debatable.
dude, bro, that's easy to say as a guy.
Because they don't want to do that to you.
Because why would they want to do that to you unless they're gay and that's
debatable.
okay?
I just feel like most dudes have like.
Is it
good
in, brother?
morals.
Don't.
Well, that's debatable.
I feel like most.
That's why we're debating.
Most people have good morals. Like that's a heinous,
No, that's just
that's
you.
a heinous crime though. Like that's not just some common thing that happens just every day on the block. Oh yeah, you heard Madison? Yeah, she got graped, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then her friend just a couple days ago, same thing. It's not like some super.
I wouldn't be surprised
Well,
if
it's
that
also like
did happen like that.
catcalling that also gets them thinking that way.
It's not like this is like just in crazy, like every day. Like you just walk outside. Oh, it can't happen, and it's a horrible crime. I'm not saying it's not. It's like a good thing, but it's just.
Well, there's a
It's
video.
not some fucking like. I don't know. It's just
There's a
ridiculous.
video of this. I don't remember when I watched it, but this girl, she did an experiment in New York.
Every
where
98 seconds, someone in the U.S. is sexually assaulted.
I don't doubt it, and that includes men too.
She was walking
Remember that?
in the city, and
But
I think-
I'm sorry, continue.
she was wearing like kind of like a
Men get raped a
revealing
lot.
outfit,
Look it up.
So who cares? Hold on.
and like
continue.
a bunch of like the guys she walked past were like catcalling her. So that's also like a thing that like gets them thinking like
Oh, yeah, I get.
know.
Yeah, like, that's annoying for sure. I don't get why.
And
most
it's also
men are
victim
probably
blaming
just-
too. Like a lot of even with like imagine she's just wearing a dress, right? She wants to look good. She feels good, and then
Well,
imagine
yeah, it wasn't even that like much of like a sexual like clothing. It was
imagine she goes up to her like friend or like her friend that's a guy. It's like, hey, I was getting catcalled all day today, man. It's so fucking annoying. What were you wearing? It's probably because of what you're wearing, dude. Like, duh. No, it's see when you like obviously it's obvious that that happens to men too. But when you bring shit like that up to what we're saying, it's stupid. Because
No,
it's
it's
like
not stupid because you're going every 98 seconds someone's sexually assaulted and you're like using it as like a that happens only to women.
no, I'm not using it like that
Well,
actually.
the way you're saying it, it's like
Well, the way you're interpreting it, not the way I'm
I
saying
think
it.
you are saying it that way.
No,
It's
no, no.
like
The way you're
someone.
interpreting it, not the way I'm saying it.
The way I interpret it, yes.
There you go, buddy. I'm talking about no. It's just like it's kind of just like all lives matter. It's just you're bringing. Obviously,
It's a
everyone
super-
knows that men. It happens to men, and it sucks that when it does happen to men, we can't talk about it. Men, that the person that it happens to can't bring it up. You know why? Because they're a pussy. How did you let someone take advantage of you? Stupid shit like that, right? But that's the
Yeah.
thing. This is about the woman and the bear. You saying, well, it also happens to men too. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
I
saying,
mean?
remember that because you're bringing up a statistic about me talking about it doesn't happen that often. And then you're like, then you look it up. It happens every 98 seconds,
I think-
Micah. And then
I
I'm
think
like,
I
you know,
saw
it also
something.
happens to men too because you were bringing it specifically for women. You brought it up because I brought up. You brought up.
I think
specifically
I think
but it
something
doesn't
brought
get
up.
any better.
it doesn't make
None
it
of
any
it
better.
does.
I think it also.
We all agree it's a horrible thing. It's just.
Nah, bro. I
Shitting
don't.
sweet-
Yeah, I don't agree it's that bad. Something crazy.
That's why I would choose the man.
At the end of it.
At the end of the day, I would choose the man because I'm a fucking idiot.
So yeah, basically I'll choose a man. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what we gotta
I think it's very easy for a guy to get really angry about why a woman would choose the bear.
Because it's ridiculous.
It's rage bait. That's also what it is too. Cause dumb idiots are like, "Duh, why would you choose the man? Like a bear would literally savagely kill you." Like it's fucking stupid. No shit, a bear would kill you if it's a grizzly bear. But that's not what women want to hear. Or
It's
I
a
don't know
bad
what
way to-
women.
I think it's a bad way to like. It just doesn't. It's stupid.
What would be a better question?
I don't think there should be a question.
Oh, you don't
everyone-
think it should be brought up that
Everyone
women get
already
sexually
knows about
assaulted?
it. There's,
Sweep it
and
under
there's
the
plenty
rug.
of other videos. That's how you interpreted it. I didn't say that.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. There's not plenty of other videos because there's newer things. You
It's-
got to bring
I
newer
remember
things to
people-
media.
I
Can you
remember
fix
people
that?
coming into my classroom when I was in school talking
fix that?
about it. Like it's definitely talked about.
Just click.
They had a
Click
like,
the
whole
one,
speech
no.
about sex
That's good.
trafficking, stuff like that, whatnot. And I just said the R word again.
God.
Olivia, you have to work double time this
I
episode.
know.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's just like I don't know. It's kind of hard. Obviously, like you just said.
It's ridiculous. Like it's
You
like
said that it's a bad way, and then that it doesn't need to even be a thing because there's already things about it. That's kind of dumb because everyday media needs to evolve.
I think
Media,
it's
there needs to
also-
be new pieces of media, new pieces of like knowledge and stuff like that.
I think it's like another way to.
Knowledge.
I do agree with that.
Because like think about
Not everything
books.
needs to
Not
be
everyone wants to
exactly
read
the
books
same.
nowadays. We have a phone. We could read an article on why something is bad for you. Not
But it's
a book.
another way to split the genders too. It's like another like, oh, I would
That's
rather
why you should
be
read The Kite Runner.
with a savage predator than a random guy. Yep.
No,
wouldn't
no,
actually choose
you could
that.
actually even say I'd rather be with a savage predator than a bear.
You
Oh
could say
wait.
that because all men are savage predators. All we do is kill and great people all day. That's all we do.
And that's the thing. The reason why people think like that, or the reason people say things like that, is because of how often it happens. How often it shouldn't happen.
Whoa.
It shouldn't happen. It's a bad thing, and people have bad repercussions for it. Even if they don't get convicted fully, they still lose all their job. Like they lose their job, their career's over, names just defamed. It's over.
Well, look
Even
at
if you-
look at
even
Harvey
if-
Weinstein. He was able to do it for a while.
I mean, yeah, and he's
Finally got caught after fucking 40 years.
yeah, it's
That's
horrible.
what that woman had to do.
There's a lot of pedophiles. They're weirdos.
pedophile.
There's a lot of weird people on the planet.
You're 69 God.
Like that.
Fuck
Like
are you guys on your phone?
It's,
What is
it's
going
not
on
a
here?
phone, it's a.
Think of something funny, dude. Hurry up.
I think it's just another way to like
Thing's called.
split the genders, like the gender war. That's what I think it is. It's a dumb question. It just makes it even more like, because then the guys react to it, It's I don't know.
I just think it's funny how a lot of dumb
Yeah, they get off to it.
they
Like
dumb
you and women get off to it. Oh, this guy's so stupid, bruh.
You and women.
you and women. Why do you say you and
Like
The-
you, because you're on their side.
The women gender and then Emilio.
there's a right side and there's a wrong side, and obviously the right side's the woman's side
Of course.
because I was raised by my sister.
Isn't she 14?
Yeah, I know.
So what were you doing?
What was I doing when she was dead? I don't know.
I was
was
kind of just walking
unconscious.
around.
You're not conscious yet.
And then my sister was born. She was like, "I got you." I fucking newborn.
She was like, lock in.
newborn coming out of the womb. I can't.
And then you fucking woke up.
It was basically Boss. You ever watch Boss Baby? That was my sister. That's how she was born. And yeah,
Yeah, it's a
basically.
horrible thing. It's just, I think it's definitely, it doesn't happen as much as people like to think it does. Especially the gnarly cases, like where you're in an alley walking around, some random dude with fucking a mask comes up to you. That is so rare. It's insane. A lot of times it's someone you know.
Did we clap?
We didn't.
We could do one at the end. We could do a tail cut or a tail.
Granted, it's still horrible either way. But it's not like you just walk up on any dude in the street. Oh, you're in an alley? Yeah. You know what's about to happen,
Stop
bro.
recording so I had to do it again.
I just don't think it's like it's not that common when it comes to like specifically in that scenario. Like
maybe
you're
it's
not
not
like
just-
walking around an alley 98% of the time. You're walking in an alley and you walk into a dude, you know what's happening. A lot of the times it's just gonna walk by you. You can care less.
But you know what's crazy is how often it does happen.
It does happen.
Yeah, but think
it
about
doesn't
it.
get cut
That
down.
woman is scared of walking next to that dude because
Just,
of
you
how
could
society has
walk
made
outside and get hit by a car. Granted, it's a human doing it, and this human's doing it on purpose. And a lot of times, cars are on accident. But it's like you could.
it. I don't know if comparing. I think those are two different things. Comparing
Well, I'm just comparing
it's
like
apples to oysters.
a gnarly like
Apples to oysters.
thing that could happen in your life. Like you could just walk outside and anything could happen. It's a low chance. Like there's a low.
You can walk
percent
outside and
chance.
trip.
I just don't think it's like a. I just find it crazy they would be with a bear. If they're genuine, they'd rather be next to a 12-foot tall fucking like predator than a fucking most of the time. A dude,
Honestly, think about it like this. Even if it was a chance to be like a different kind of bear, right? If you're thinking so literally, like the fact that,
grizzly bear.
yeah, like let's say the grizzly bear would kill you. That's why I would choose the man. Like, even if there was a
It's a
chance,
bad
it could be
comparison.
a,
If you had a better comparison, like I'd rather be next to a Wolverine than a guy. I could get that because you could probably get away from the Wolverine. You're not getting away from a bear. So
but it's also like, even if there's a chance for it to be a different kind of bear, like a black bear, I think even then, I would take that chance, you know?
I don't think you would.
What type of bear do you think it would be?
If I were to choose, or if I were a bear, what bear?
A black bear.
Polar bear.
I think I would be a little black bear, or like a black bear.
I was thinking polar bear.
You're thinking polar bear? You're not that vicious, bro.
They're vicious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They only eat meat
They're actually
exclusively.
they're starving now. They don't have a lot of food out there, so they've been going into human
What
population.
the hell the polar bear doing in Ohio?
Exactly. And you would not be a polar bear either, little man. We would all be little black bears, the 2 a.m. nights, or the Yogi kind, the Yogi bear.
bears.
What kind? You know what? I'd be Yogi bear.
Yeah, maybe if the question was worded differently, like it was a
Paddington.
less,
Paddington.
I'll be the little bear from Brother
it
Bear.
wasn't an apex predator, then I would be like a more like I
know.
would rather be next to
Paddington.
a 40, 50 pound rabid dog than a random dude.
But you know what's crazy? Is woman would probably want to be next to anything more than a man. You know what I mean? You could change the fucking subject, and they would want to be more.
And also, I think
I'll
a
do
lot
even
of like
better.
it's
What
also
about
like
a man or a man?
Oh no! Get me out of this question.
and also it might be like skewed too from the type of people responding online. Like a lot of people don't say anything, and I feel like a majority of women would not want to be with a bear. That's what I think. I'm not saying it's what it is, but
Got Instagram. Put up a poll.
we should.
Not just you.
I was saying I thought you were saying 2 a.m. nights.
He wouldn't because you know who would see it. So He wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I feel like it's slightly
No,
like
I didn't mean on
skewed.
Twam Nights. I meant on Micah's Instagram. Like just solely Micah Cop.
Like I feel like liberal
Oh
women.
no.
It's dark
Oh,
humor,
no.
liberals.
No. I think liberal women would pick bear. And Republican women would pick man.
Because a lot of conservatives are dumb, dude.
No, they're not dumb.
No
one's dumb, really.
Every politician is. They're all dumb. Everybody's stupid.
It's all like whatever they hear
Do
that
not mention
aligns with
Joe
their
Biden's
beliefs. They're just gonna.
Fuck.
They just kind of repeat what other people say. They don't even have their own thoughts half of the time. It's just like a movement. Like, oh, everyone else is saying bear, so I'm gonna say it too.
Exactly. So every other conservative person is saying not bear. So I'm gonna choose that one
Yeah,
too.
it works both. That's what I'm saying.
That just
Proves my point.
yeah, I think a lot of people. Well, that's the thing. Like, see,
Like
the
I get
reason
they're
why
trying to
I
prove
the
a
reason why I
point.
defend it is because, like, I know a little bit. Like, we took that class. We had that class, and we were like, you know, because I would say I'm pretty open-minded, and I would say Leo's pretty open-minded too, even though he puts on that little weird exterior he does. But it's like, you know what I mean? There are some people out there that just hear that something is something, so they say it's something, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's for a good cause, who cares? Why does it matter if someone is like, I don't know why I'm following this, but I'm
They're
gonna
just
go
a
follow
sheep.
it.
They're not even thinking.
It's okay though. It's
Yeah, I
not your
mean,
life. At
that's-
the end of the day, it's not your life.
It's not. That's why
It's
I don't
my
comment on there. I don't care, but it's just
You
like
care enough to talk about it though.
because we're bringing it up on a podcast. I'm not gonna mute you.
I'm not gonna just sit on my phone like a fucking idiot and not say a word. Oh wait, I think I know someone like that.
Yeah,
just
I
sent
think
me
it's
a-
Did you really just send him a reel? The fuck are you doing?
I definitely said controversial things, but it's a horrible crime. But
I
I
keep
just
watching that skate one though.
wild.
That shit's hilarious to me.
what?
I don't know,
There's a
dude.
skate video you sent me.
Well, guys,
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's over
That's
there.
the
both.
obviously Leo's bored, so
they're
we're
both
gonna
on
end the
their phones.
podcast. And
This was a very
this is a very insightful
Very
one.
open-minded
Insightful.
podcast.
You didn't say a word, buddy.
I did.
This is a very nice
We'll
podcast.
probably pick it up in the next episode, episode 12.
We'll probably pick it up and we'll ask Micah, okay, bear, man, or silverback gorilla? Who's winning in a fight?
Or
Hopefully you
Wolverine.
switch it up to maybe gaming. Who knows?
Hopefully we switch it up.
Or skits, 2 a.m. skits. But we don't do them at 2 a.m.
Skits are a lot harder to pull off. A lot more work goes into that.
Yeah, and then think about,
Well, no, you guys come up with funny things.
Well, no, just
Funny
like
ideas.
there's just more work that goes into it.
Well,
Okay,
just-
end it.
could be like
end it. All right, guys, thank you. James, say bye.
Bye-bye.
Micah, say bye.
All
Bye.
right, see ya.
Leo, say bye.
All right, see you.
All right, see you.